So after my video in Albacete about not wanting to give too much time to the bull rings, I find myself making my debut in a bull ring. Look at this. Funny. Look. I feel like a matador, a killer. That's what matador means in English. Matador, a killer of people. Or a killer of people, of bulls. Oi! Never been in a bull ring before, and the albergue, the hostel today, is actually in the bull ring, which is just down there. This is pretty cool. I could definitely play tennis or football or do some kiki-uppies or something in here. I'm not so enthralled about fighting a bull and seeing how long I can make the pain lasting in a wild animal that clearly doesn't want to be there. But I'm not going to talk any more about that. I'm going to give you a quick update. I'm feeling fresh. So I landed here a couple of hours ago in La Roda. I'm going to see if I can turn the camera around, hang on. Landed here a couple of days in La Roda. A couple of hours ago in La Roda after trekking 20 kilometres from La Gineta last night, where I stayed in a referee's room at a football pitch. That was pretty funny. It's a straight line, like straight flat line. The only challenge is mental, I think. The trainers have come in really well, really handy. They're giving my feet and my toes a lot of time to breathe and to space. They're also helping with the recovery time as well on my feet. I've got kind of flat feet and have had flat feet all my life. I used to have orthotic insoles a few years ago. And that might be something to do why I'm getting so much aching in my feet, but I don't know. I don't know these things, I'm not a doctor. Just kind of thinking about it. But check out the threads. These are the new ones. They're highly recommended in Decathlon for the Camino de Santiago. They're very flexible, very bendy, really well cushioned, and with the insoles that I bought as well, this gives it an extra shock absorbency, which is good, which goes quite a way, I think, into the recovery period of my feet, because I sat down for half an hour, lay down for half an hour. I've got a little ritual when I get my feet on the bed. I like to just zone completely out and put all my energy, all my consciousness into my feet, and see how long I'll see how quick I can get them to recover. And today the recovery time was pretty short, so I'm very happy about that. This bodes me well. This was the first day in full shoes. Yesterday I did an hour in my old shoes. My boots I donated. They don't belong to me anymore. I gave them to a Decathlon shop, and they've gone to a better home. So I'm just with a couple of pairs of trainers now, which is enough. Hopefully this is going to see me all the way through. And my point was, today was the first full day in the trainers, and I'm really chuffed with them. I'm really happy, and it bodes well because tomorrow I've got a massive day ahead of me. If I want to get all the way through Minaya to St. Clement, anyone recognise that name? I used to be a footballer when I was a kid, and one of my last teams that I played for was Rochdale St. Clements. Interesting, huh? How things come back around, or not at all, as the case may be. So yeah, 34.9 kilometres for tomorrow, which is a long way. And this is going to be breaking my record by a good 6k, which is about an hour and a half. I'm cracking on. I've done some figures. Up to this point, I've walked 264.9 kilometres, which is kind of cool, over 12 days, which gives us an average of 22 kilometres, 0.1 per day. A long, straight and narrow. Maybe it's a never-ending road. Who knows? Maybe it's a path that leads to somewhere. Definitely leads to somewhere, but where it stops is going to be the interesting point. Do I stop at Finestre, which is on the coast to the west? Do I stop at Compostela? Do I go north, which is where Alvaro said to go, to the coast? Or do I do none of that, and this path just continues and continues and continues? I don't know. I'm excited though. Excited for that, but trying to be as present as possible in the day, trying to keep my focus. Still got a little bit of pain in my toes. My right toe is giving me shit. The blister on the inside of the toe hasn't properly healed yet. It's about 90% healed. And last night it woke me up bleeding in the night, of all things. Very strange. But I've got bandages. I've been looking after my feet. I've been moisturising my feet as well with some cream that I got from India, and yeah, looking after myself as well as possible. So we're going to have some footage and some videos, hopefully, coming through from Isaac and from the kids in Uganda pretty soon, telling us what they're looking forward to. Carl, I want to give you a big, massive thank you and well done for being nominated to be the campaign manager. So now, Carl, Peachy, my little bro, whatever he says goes. So any questions we can direct to him. Any advice on more fundraising? Let's drop him a line, Mr. Carl Peachy at gmail.com. I'm not going to say your phone number, don't worry, bro. And to little Peach again for sharing everything. You're amazing. It was so good to see you last night and speak to you and spend a little bit of time in your energy, understanding what you're going through and giving me something else to think about, which is really cool. Thank you. I love you. I'm feeling pretty strong-minded and my body's pretty strong. If it wasn't for my toes, my feet, like I say, have recovered. I'm pretty confident that I'm going to do this. So I think we're about, how many stages? We're at stage 9 now. So we're nearly a quarter of the way through in 12 days. So a quarter of the way through in 12 days. I can't do the maths on that one. I need to sit down and get my calculator out. But 12 days, that might be another 46 days on the road or something, or 34. I don't know. You do the maths. Let me know. Send it in. Answers on a postcard, please. Which is cool and it's exciting, and not knowing where I'm being from one day to the next, where I'm staying, is good. I've decided after yesterday to start planning ahead a little bit, and even with the greatest will in the world, I called the guy today twice. I spoke to Antonio in Roda with the keys to this place last night and this morning, 2 hours before I arrived, and when I arrived I couldn't get hold of him. Like, what? So I was left loitering like a hobo, like a vagrant, for a good 15, 20, 15 minutes, 30 minutes before walking into the Guardia Civil. Me walking into the Guardia Civil. Hello, please can I have some help? Oh yeah, that was funny, having to put my mask on and play this silly COVID game. And then yeah, eventually I got keys to this place, and it's amazing. It's the old hospital, the old Matadors Hospital. Should we go and have a look? 8 minutes. Okay, so this is where I'm staying. Not down there, not down there. Going in through that door. This is the place, Infermeria, and we have. This is my bed. I chose this bed out of all the beds. It's a mess, as usual. Kitchenette. There was a big piece of chicken in the kitchen, in the little fridge there in the corner, and it had my name on it, literally. So I ate that. That was nice. Little bathroom. You've had a shave today. Here it is. All right, handsome. And Albergue de Peregrinos. This is the comfort that they invited me to stay in as well. I took my rest on that bed, and then I don't want to be in the room with that. That's a bit weird. Although this is Spain and this happens all the time. Here we are. Here's a map of the route of the Camino de Santiago de Levant, which is here. We started off at Valencia. We went through all these places. Zativa, Zativa Mogent, La Fonda Figuerella, Almansa. And we are here. Oh no, Alpera, I can't remember writing that. Higuerella did that. Chinchilla, Albacete, La Gineta, La Roda. And our route tomorrow goes from there to Minaya to San Clemente, which is 34. And then through Las Pedronas to El Tobaso. And then we've still got all this to do. Flipping heck. Across here and to Zamora, and then up there, and then all the way there, and then boom, 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 to Compostela de Santiago. Santiago de Compostela. This is what they say. All right, okay, 10-10. I haven't been onto the WordPress site yet, but I haven't noticed anyone posting any comments or anything. Has anyone got any questions for me? Does anybody want to know anything that I'm not talking about, or is it anything? You can ask me anything, and within reason, I'll answer it. I'll answer it anyway, but it might not be the truth if it's I don't know, a question that is not suitable for children's TV. Oh, I'll go. And I'd like to get some interaction going. What's going on with you guys? It's been a while. 2 weeks on the road, 12 days on the road now. Feeling, it's not lonely. This was my choice to come and do this wander, and I stand by it. It's great. I'm loving most of it. I'm looking on the bright side of most of it. The long, straight, barren roads sometimes can be a challenge. Like, get your head down a little bit because you want to be careful where you were going. Where I'm going, watching my feet, not standing on too big of stones because it's going to make my blister toes uncomfortable. And then you look up and look around, and like, you don't seem like you've moved in the past 4 hours because you've still got ploughed fields, and there's the tree. It was a joy today when I saw the church spire for Roda from the hills. I nearly started to run. Perhaps that's the thing. Perhaps I'll start to run when my toes heal. I've got running trainers, and Isaac keeps saying, "You're running. Thanks for running for us." I'm like, "I'm not running." I've done my running. I've done 2 marathons. That's well enough. Right, I'm shutting off now. Chopping down, shutting up, closing down. I'm going to get something to eat. Going to go for a wander around the town, taking some sights, take some nice photographs for you guys. Have I told you recently that I love you? Well, I have. I do. Mwah. Te quiero mucho. Thank you for being part of this ride. Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for sending me also your support, your donations, all the shares. Well, let's get some more money raised. Let's make a real difference for these kids. I think we're on, what was it, €385 más o menos, so we're just kind of working out at a moment just over €1 per kilometre. I think we can do better than that. I know we can do better than that. We've got to do better than that because we've got to raise 78k. So let's go. Share the ass off this. Is there anything I can do to make it more profitable? Let me know. Anything you want to see? Like, I don't know, maybe I could do some singing. I could do some walking backwards. Anything kind of crazy that is doable, I will do my best to do it. But you got to let me know. So get in touch. Te quiero mucho. Hasta la próxima. Ciao, ciao.